is Cherry, and we are back with part 4 of our Ark Adventures of Hawk and Cherry. So I'm flying around the base. If you notice, things have, upgraded a lot in our base. We have this building that we've been working on. He did build the foundation of it, and completely blew my mind how he took off of my house. And he did an amazing job. And when I refer to him, of course I refer to my boyfriend that I love dearly. Okay, so we're going to get back into the breeding for a little bit. This is the Rex that you had seen. It's a level 11, and it has grown a lot. And look at it. It's adorable. So my boyfriend in the back is making a trade for a purchase that he's getting ready to, get, and we're going to introduce into a video soon. I can't tell you what it is, but you can take a guess. So we're pretty excited about that. Besides that, his friend's over at our base, and he has his dragons over, and I'm just running around looking at the dragons because this is the first time I've ever seen a dragon on Ark close up in person. I'm like, oh my goodness, I want one. So we're just looking, and they are gorgeous. He flies off and goes back home, and I'm sitting here like, I can babysit him. And this is Smokey that my boyfriend had brought home, and his friend had, hooked him up with this awesome bear. So he names him Smokey, and my boyfriend's like, what's up, babe? You like my bear? So he's leveling the bear up right now. Well, I was like, that's a cool bear. It's awesome. It's adorable. I'm going to stick to my Rex that I love so much that you got me, and I'm going to continue to play on my Rex. So I didn't pay no mind to him getting this cool-ass, high-level bear. I'm off on my Rex that he got me, and I'm like, I'm going to go kill some shit now. So I'm prancing out my door, and I'm like, oh, there's a horse. I'm so going to go kill it right now. And I'm debating, do I want to go? Because, I'm still scared. I'm still scared at this point of, everything that's outside of the gates. So I'm like, do I really want to go outside by myself? He's in here with his new bear. Do I want to go out here by myself? Which, I had in the back of my head, every time I left the base, I'm like, as long as he's online, he is in the base, I can scream, he can come get me if I need him. So, that's exactly what I did do a lot of the times. So, it wasn't that bad. So, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go kill something. And I'm like, oh. Now, we do call these a head buttress. And I think it's because one of our, I think it's actually because they had one name that, I'm not quite sure how we came up with that name, how they came up with that name, but I continue to call them head buttresses. So that's what I call them. So when I say that, you'll know I'm automatically talking about this thing. And what it does is when it hits you, it just kind of pushes you back, like headbutts you. So go figure. So I'm playing around with this, trying to kill it. I'm acting all big and barney with my Rex. I'm like, you want a piece of this? Sure you do. And it just keeps pushing me back. And they're not really dangerous, predators at all. So they're annoying. Very, very annoying. And my video lagged. And my video lagged some more. I think it's actually when I was recording on Xbox that it lagged on there. So the game was lagging at the time. I'm not quite sure because I'm continuing to talk right now. We're not lagging, but the video is lagging. Anyway, isn't the beach nice? As you see, we're still continuing to fight and go through the lag just a little bit. So if you need to go take a restroom break, you may want to go do that right now. But yes, I am in love with our beach base here. Well, it's not really a beach base. It's kind of a beach base. Now, there is pillars in front of our base. If you see this land, my boyfriend would have took our walls towards the water, but there's some jerks on our server. I'm not going to say any names. Jokers. No, I'm not going to say any names to the Aussies that play Ark for being jerks and wanting to, pillar land, but, Anyway, since I'm not calling anybody out in this, video, and I'm going to be nice, there's some people that's some real, dicks on the game that, we will have a video on later dedicated just to those dicks. I mean, other people that we play this game with that we don't necessarily like too much because they're dicks and words that I probably shouldn't say on my YouTube channel. Anywho, so we have some rafts out, and just trust me, there is videos to come that you will get a good laugh of how we handle these bullies on our server. So I'm not going to, call the Aussies out too much. I mean, the people that I'm not supposed to say their names about. Anywho, I'm still fighting this head buttress, as you see, and it's running away as I'm giving you, like, wreck, So yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking about, the video that I'm going to produce for everybody about the, people that like the pillars of it, the jerks, and not like to, remove them because they want to, run the server because they have no life. Okay, I'm being nice. Anywho, so we really do love the location of our base, and I had already mentioned that it is in the Redwoods, which my boyfriend, had got for us. And he had, when I came and started playing, I was like, I want my own area because I don't necessarily want to, like, invade your area, and I want to be OCD, and I want to build, and I want to go crazy and have a big bunch of pets, but he has to tame all my pets for me anyway. And he brings me home so many pets, which I'm going to show you all my pets that he's brought home for me. He is an amazing boyfriend on this game, and he is an amazing boyfriend outside the game, so it's just a win-win for me. Finally, we're getting ready to kill this head buttress, and there we go. It's a 115. Wasn't in the last video, wasn't that a 115 too, that horse that was trying to kill? But yeah. So, I'm running around with my paintbrush again, and I'm continue painting. Painting is a long process on here for me. I don't know if there's an easier way. There is an easier way. There's that spray paint, that, the spray painter that you can build and do. But I'm just sticking to the paintbrush right now and painting when I can. And of course, I'm doing pink and blue in the dark. I don't know necessarily why I'm painting in the dark, but I'm painting in the dark. And what? This is me on my Rex out in the dark in the fog. I don't know why I don't have a torch. Cherry, why don't you have a torch so we can see what we're... Well, anyway, as you see, we're in the dark and it's foggy. Now, the fog does get really thick on this game. Like, you can't even see anything in front of you, even with the torch on sometimes. So it's crazy. Oh, it's daylight again. Thank goodness. And I'm carrying a big bunch of broken torches. I think that's broken torches. No, maybe it's not broken. I have a big bunch of broken something I'm carrying on me. But anyways, I'm trying to think what else I can add about painting. Painting, where you have high structures. I know the spray painter, I think, like, I have not even, at this point, played around with it enough to even know what it does. So, the paintbrushes, I know that I've had, like, there's high peaks in my house that I can't reach, so I, like, build a thatch little foundation or ceiling or something I climb up on it. Or I use my animals, actually. And I'll use my animals and park them beside the wall, and I'll jump off of them and paint it and then fall. So I've got, little crafty with my painting on here techniques. And I am leveling up my raptors. I think that's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking their saddles off. No, I'm moving them around. I don't know what I'm doing. It's hard to tell what I do. My boyfriend does not question a thing I do because there's just no explanation for it half the time. Oh, I'm placing ladders. So I'm building on to this. Okay, this is where I am continuing to build onto my barn for my animals. And I'm having some problems with these ladders because I'm still struggling at this time with furniture. Because my boyfriend, he was doing everything for me. Like, I'd be like, oh, I built some ladders. Can you go place them? I built some refrigerators. Well, I can't build refrigerators at this time. I built some preservers. Can you go place them for me? So he was doing everything for me, and then I was like, I need to get my big girl panties on and start, trying to do things by myself. Because he does baby me around so much and does everything for me that I feel bad that he doesn't get to do anything he wants to in the game at times. He's always doing it for me. So I was trying my best. I'm like, I'm gonna learn how to place a damn ladder today. And this is where I was loading up my raptors. And I have exact spots everything had to go. I mean, that has to do with my OCD, I know, but they had certain spots they had to go to. And it has to be exactly perfect. See, well, it wasn't perfect, so I had to keep moving it around. Don't judge, okay? Just don't judge me. And I'm not quite sure why my other raptors don't have a saddle, and I'm switching saddles out. I don't know. I have no clue why I'm doing this. Probably because I'm goofy, I don't know. I haven't really played much with my raptors. They're kind of for show right now until, like, the only thing I mainly use is my RG, as you've seen, Bratty Destiny, and my Rex, Big Daddy. That's the only ones I'm really, you know, okay with leaving the base on. The other ones I just kind of play around in the base with, and I know they're protected. I'm like, they're my babies, and you know, they're safe in here. Ooh, and that is the wolf that he had got me, and he had got him one too. We haven't really. See, now I think about it, we've not even played on them at all. We're going to have to go play on them and make some videos because I'm curious to see what we can actually do with them. There are so many nifty ways that you can like design things and make things unique looking. I've seen a lot of really cool bases on Ark, not necessarily on my server that we're on. Our server's really, we got a pretty good server overall. We do. We have a pretty good server. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little froggy there. My allergies are aggravating me. But yeah, our server is actually it's not that bad of a server. There's just a few people on here that act like that their life revolves around the game and that, you know, they're high and mighty when they're really not. They just, you know, it's gonna be nice. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so already, because I'm going to have some more videos up, a lot more videos for Ark, and hopefully by then you'll see my house is fully painted because, you know, I'm taking my sweet little time right now. Okay guys, and I have posted in my last video the paint recipes, like the dyes. Formulas for them. You do use them in your cooking pot. You use a variety of berries and water. Sometimes you use spark powder and gunpowder to make, you know, certain colors. And for the pink, you actually use the red and white berries with gunpowder and water, and that is how you make the pink paint. Okay guys, you have a great day, and I will see you all later.